We want to look at the humanitarian sector not as a one-size-fits-all command and control environment. We want to look at the humanitarian sector as an ecosystem of diverse actors where we need to get resources to them quickly, nimbly, and efficiently to make sure that they can do their job to address the needs and requirements of affected populations. We think that this can be done through a variety of ways, and one of the ways that we've identified collectively is looking at trying to roll back some of the increasing bureaucracy that we've seen of requirements placed on aid agencies in delivering their aid. So we are very pleased with the grand bargain on humanitarian financing, where donors, UN agencies, the Red Cross, Red Crescent movement, and NGOs have come together and they've committed to doing things like harmonizing and simplifying their reporting requirements. So at the end of the day, we can spend less time filling out paperwork and more time delivering aid. Yes, today's session was quite interesting because we were able to look at the results of the Less Paper, More Aid initiative, but also, most importantly, hot off the press, we were able to hear from GPPI, who was able to do some research about what are the key things that top donors are asking for in their reporting requirements, and basically tried to simplify them into 10 questions. And then we heard from a donor who was able to give us some reflections on some of the key challenges that donors face, because they face legitimate concerns in trying to show and demonstrate accountability to their populations back home. So I think we've seen today convergence, where we've got various tools that we can look at, from the GPPI template to the CHS to other opportunities to really come around as a community some options for going forward. There's a tremendous amount of time being spent on reporting requirements, PCAs, and audits that at the end of the day it's not clear to what extent they're meaningful or useful to the donors. We want to also see a system where there's better use of feedback. So if we're going to be spending time filling out reports, doing partner capacity assessments, doing audits, can that information be used to learn, to improve what we're doing for affected populations? Now the key is developing a process where the different stakeholders can look at options for harmonization, simplification, and moving forward in a way that brings together the views and needs of affected populations.